No idea if this audio is turning out, but that's why I bought a chin mount to give it a go. Hopefully I don't drop the bike today. Not that confident, but I guess I need to warm up, start riding more aggressively. Don't want to get a flat. Or have an accident by myself. So, what did I forget to say? Welcome to the vlog, camera vlog, moto vlog, amateur hour. It's been a while. I think I've had the rally for over a year now. Yeah, a year and maybe 15 months, 16 months. To see the photos on the screen, it's gone through a massive transformation. Resembles more of a Baja desert racer at the moment than anything else. East-West Road. Started there, started to climb up into the canopy. You can see the vegetation training, consistency of the road coming far less marbly, more manageable. It's so dry around here. Well, one of the reasons I'm coming today is to see if I can get above this smoke. But you can hear my nose is starting to block up. It's not from the ash, but the density of the air is just changing. Now up on the pegs. Been chewed out a bit. Yeah, getting back to what we're trying to do is trying to get up above the smoke. Well look, if you look up now, you can see that's well and truly happening. If I can get a view from a lookout, I'll get one. But yeah, it's also to see how dry it is up here and to show you guys just how bad New South Wales is in drought at the moment. So technically we're in the ACT, but we're going to cross over New South Wales at some stage. Give the nod. Yeah, well, I've been going on a lot of adventure rides with DSMRA Club. There's been a couple of Facebook rides as well, and a couple of solo rides by myself. It's really getting the confidence up. I guess I was riding on line with what my peers were expecting and also riding themselves. And I don't mean that from a bike sense, I mean that from a skills-based sense, I guess. Repetitive, you know, repetition is the best form of practice. Practice makes perfect. It makes perfect until you have a stack. And that I did. It wasn't super high speed, but it was probably about 40-50 k's an hour. Around the corner, lost front end, Superman into the ground. Separated my shoulder. Not so bad as to be grade 3, but it's definitely grade 1, 2. It's hard to tell whether it's dislocated or not, but it definitely hurt. Luckily, I got a ride out on the back of a ride out in the Jeep. Never been so happy to see one. I was in a fair bit of pain, and I'm not in pain, but my shoulder is not 100%. People often recall those people that have stacked on their shoulders before, whether it's motorbike riding or what, that they're one of the hardest and longest things to take to heal, and mine's definitely healed, and I got all the scans, but what's happened is that something's not meshing right. So it just basically means I don't have 100% strength in my shoulder, and yeah, some facets of riding make it quite difficult, especially picking up the bike. But it's just, I think the hardest part is the confidence, getting back, and that's why I'm riding out here today, even though I'm by myself. Just taking it easy. You won't see anything crazy from me today. So what's happening in regards to the bike? Trying to think of any upgrades that have happened to the bike, and there's only a couple. Those being the Japanese CBR 300 ECU that I managed to source through some sort of black market. Japanese 300 ECU. Look, that's the plug and play module. It's off the CBR 300, as I said. Different rev range, so the ratios for, I guess, the fuel mapping changes. And at first I was a bit skeptical. This bike's got some fuel anxiety issues, but the other thing I should probably report on is the change of gears. So when I changed the gearing down to a 13 in the front, see my fuel range change then, and not long after I put the 300 ECU on. So it made me a bit dubious as to what was actually happening there. Was it the gearing that was so good? Was it the ECU that made the fuel mapping improved but consumption poor? And I've come to the conclusion, despite what some of my peers say, that at least on this bike, my riding style and where I ride, the amount of highway miles I have to do, is that it's a combination of both. Anyway, I've made it even worse now. I put a 13 on the front, so that's down one in the front, and then I went up one in the rear, so that's 1342. Look, the difference is night and day, man. This bike is definitely heaps better. Of course people are going to say that. This bike had a bit of a torque issue down low. Now with the gearing change, it's very impressive. Second and third are usable. First, still a bit too tall, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Certainly better now than what first was before, that's for sure. I mean, this bike is still heavy, so if it was lighter, this would be one of the most popular bikes I reckon getting around. Nothing wrong with the 250L either. I'm sure that's a cracker for what you pay. I haven't ridden one, but I have ridden this a few times now. So anyway, the rest of the ergonomics are the same, except for one thing. I finally did crack my plastics. Now, I tried to record it, and I haven't been able to find it, but at one stage when I was riding along, I hit the toe box of my boot with something. I actually think it was a stump, trying to avoid a stump at high speed actually, and I almost stopped to check my foot because I thought it might be breaking. Luckily the boots did their job, but what I found was that this new B&B Bashplate that I've got on, so that's something new that's on there. Finally got a Bashplate, so sorry for not mentioning that before, but B&B off-road, good quality gear. Anyway, but what happened in this instance, and this is good, some good R&D for B&B if you ever come across this, guys. It's just the shape to meet the fairings, how it glances out to the side. Actually threw what I hit out into the toe box region, which then in turn broke the bottom plastic, so I literally just punched a hole and took out a chunk of the plastic. Now I didn't even notice that until 3 days later when I cleaned the bike at home and cut my hand. You'd be surprised where I took this bike with a lot of encouragement, and I'm really surprised that it hasn't broken before. I had the crash bars on before as well, as you remember. That's also another ergonomic feature that is now missing. But anyway, when I had my spill, the crash bars did their job, and I well and truly bent the lower crash bar. Now I bought those over from overseas. They were a significant purchase, I guess, probably very minor in the crash bar stakes, but you can't get, they were customised aftermarket product from Czech Republic. Again, in Predo, if you're watching, quality control was piss poor. It was horrible. For someone who works in the metal manufacturing industry, or is about to finish up working in the metal manufacturing industry, whilst not a fabricator, know about powder coating. You wrap your powder coat up when it's still hot. You bubble wrap. Your bubble wrap's bloody melting to the powder coat, and then you're sending it off to customers poorly wrapped overseas. So some feedback, but regards to how they worked, they did their job, including the upper ones. So I got upper and lower, and I thought they looked quite smart, but I wasn't in a position to just go and buy some more. So plastics have changed. Still running the Kenda Trackmaster K70 270, and the Pirelli Scorp mid-hard in the front XC. XC, I think this is the second set of both tyres, or third set of the rear, I think. Front, I got about 5,000 out of, and the K70, yeah, good tyre. I've been having a lot of fun, but I might actually change. Value for money's really good. The drier this country becomes, more marbly and the more fire tracks I do, a little bit different to roads like this, but I'm just, you know, even with the more weight I lose, that's something else we'll get to in a minute, is that yeah, I'm just not getting the grip anymore. I just stay seated as much as I can. Drop you guys, so I just try to do anything. Where it gets me is I just can't find that there's a comfort zone. It takes about 1,000 k's to wear in a K70 before I actually feel confident. That's when the centre block starts to wear down. The centre blocks give me more of a flat section to balance and pivot off. Yeah, not the best on roads, but certainly better off-road, like in these situations. Punch up here. Again, this is my favourite sort of open fire trails. This is why I bought this bike, just to do this sort of stuff. I'm a rider, KTM. Anyway, I'm sure they're just doing very similar. Probably not talking to themselves like me. Maybe they are. Let's talk about the bike again. What do I think now? Well, I pointed out those recent mods that I've done. Well, mods, bolt-ons, whatever you want to call them. Sparkle. And look, despite any sort of negative comment I might have said before, CBR 300 is the ECU upgrade. It's great. Obviously engine upgrade would be better, or whatever, direct engine swap. I know there's people that are doing it, and if I've still got this bike and this engine blows up, I wouldn't be pulling apart any cases or anything. If I could avoid it, I would just be doing a straight engine swap. But saying that, I am thinking about getting a new bike. I'd love to have two bikes. I'd love to have a bike for a mate to come around. I'd love to have a bike for my son when he gets older. Small little things. What time have we got? 10 o'clock. Let's go for a ride up here. See if we can get to Bindora. Take it easy down here. I've never been down this way on a bike. Take the view that is Australia, as smoky as it is. Fuel capacity, fuel anxiety, that's what's really getting me. Now I bought this bike because it had a slightly bigger tank, and that's all Jim Dandy or whatever you want to say. 1440 gearing that I had on there, stock IRC tyres, stock ECU, emission control, regulation, standard filter. I was getting about 260 k's per tank. Some people said I should be getting more. That's what I was getting. I was only going down to the last flashing bar. I tried not to ever get on empty, and that was manageable. Most trips I would do would have a fuel range of at least 230 k's. So it also depended on the type of riding I was doing and how fast. revs have got to be up to do that. They're well and truly down at the moment. I think the IMAS tank looks good, but it only ups your range to 13, well, it's your 13 litres I think. The gallon per litre conversion in my head is about right. Is that enough? We've got 10 now, 13's good. Would I even get an extra 100 Ks? Look, if it was cheaper, or if I could go look at one and someone could give me some sort of support. I probably already have one on there now. You can't get them in Australia. I'd have to get one. I've seen the videos. Look, it looks like a good product. I heard they had some leaking issues to begin with. They've been fixed. I like the whole look of it, especially a clear, you know, the poly-threaded look. Will suit my Baja sort of desert razor look. But yeah, it's hard to justify the expense. So what I've done, if I'm doing a big trip, I've got some Desert Fox fuel cells, 5 litre one. I do have a 3 litre one as well. Haven't used the 3 litre one yet. Endura Arboretum. Now where are we? Oh yeah, we've been up there. It's up there. Have a look, this looks cool. Oh, nothing here, nothing to see here. Turning circle. No vehicle access, no problem. This is snowy country up here. Brindabellas, Kosciuszko is not too far. Are we in it? Let's see a sign. Maybe we are in it. No, we're in Davinci. Oh, recovery point there. Now I don't know what this place is. Maybe this is just to get... This tank provides water for fighting bushfires. The tank is not safe to drink. Yeah, vlogs are only supposed to go for 10 minutes. So, if I was to summarise what I think of the bike now, a year later, I think it's good. I've definitely changed it to suit my needs. I'll sell it soon. Someone will get an awesome bike. I think they'll absolutely love it. But would I buy another one? Yeah, hell yeah. For what I paid, man, got to think about it. I mean, now people are picking them up second hand. I can hear of, especially in places like the States, they're getting such a bargain. It is, I will say it's a 70-30, 70 road, 30 off-road style bike. It's dual sport in the sense, but it's definitely not the typical dual sport. So had to make a lot of changes. I still have another front fork. So there is the Race Tech, yeah, the spring swap and all those things, and the Öhlins one, and I've got an Öhlins in the rear, and I really like the Öhlins idea of the Öhlins, but if I don't need it, I won't. I'll just do the Race Tech. I've been doing it without it. I've almost come a cropper because of it a few times. It's very soft. Be a bit firmer would be good, or even if I could adjust it some way, that'd be nice too. So in summarising, yeah, I would buy the bike again. And while I can appreciate that some of the vlogs that I've done, especially when I was trying to learn how to communicate and write at the same time, I can appreciate those vlogs didn't really explain the ins and outs and reviews of the bike, but with some ergonomic changes and rear suspension change, gearing change, and whether you do the ECU or not doesn't really matter, but with the gearing change in the rear suspension and the ergonomics to suit you, along with some more aggressive tyres, get rid of those IRC tyres, they're terrible. It's quite a good little bike, fuel anxiety aside. So thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe, give us a like, thumbs up. Australia, thanks for watching.